Keek on the mic, Keek on the mic. Keek on the mic, Keek on the mic. People, this the intro.
Talk bad about my team, you must be a clown. This is Keek on the mic, so you know you better bear down. Bear down.
The Chicago Bears are coming off a very embarrassing loss to the Green Bay Packers week 1 at home. And for most Bears fans, the most frustrating part about that loss to the Green Bay Packers was how bad Luke Getsy and the Chicago Bears offense looked. But now, Bears fans, we can officially flush our system and put our focus into the week 2 matchup against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So as we head into the week 2 matchup against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I wanted to come on the podcast today to give you guys some things that the Chicago Bears must do in order to get the Chicago Bears offense clicking as soon as week 2. First things first, Bears fans, I truly feel at the bottom of my heart that the Chicago Bears need to start running more 2 tight end sets. We did not see it whatsoever in the loss to the Green Bay Packers. When you look at the play breakdown for the tight end room, Cole Kmet played 97% of the snaps. But then when you look at the other 2 tight ends on the roster, Robert Tonyan only played 4 snaps and Marcellus Lewis played 5. And to me, that is really confusing because going into the season, I felt like the tight end room was a strength for the Chicago Bears offense. So what I'm recommending Luke Getsy and the Chicago Bears offense to do is to play a lot more 2 tight end sets going into this week 2 matchup against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I have my reasons why they should do this. Personally, Bears fans, I truly feel that if the Chicago Bears offense ran more 2 tight end sets, it would help mix things up a little bit. When you look at the week 1 loss to the Green Bay Packers defense knew exactly what we were doing because we only had 1 tight end on the field. So for example, if you have Cole Kmet and Robert Tonyan on the field at the same time, or Robert Tonyan and Marcellus Lewis on the field at the same time, you would first of all get to see how the defense reacts to the 2 tight end sets, and maybe that would help Justin Fields figure out what type of covers they're in. Not only that, Bears fans, but I feel like having the 2 tight end sets in the Chicago Bears offense would also help get the running game going as well. We brought Marcellus Lewis to Chicago for his blocking, so why not have Marcellus Lewis in there more in 2 tight end sets to help get the run game going? Not only Marcellus Lewis, Cole Kmet is also a very efficient run blocker as well. So not only would it help get an idea of what the defense is doing, trying to do to you, but it also help get the run game going. The jumbo packages, the 2 tight end set. So Luke Getsy, mix things up a little bit and consider trying to do these 2 tight end sets just to see if that helps a little bit get the offense going. Bears fans, another thing the Chicago Bears offense desperately needs to do to get this offense up and rolling against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in week 2 is give Roschon Johnson, yes, the rookie running back Roschon Johnson, more carries. Give him the keys to the starting running back position for the Chicago Bears offense. And this is no disrespect to D'Onta Foreman or Khalil Herbert, but when you look at a guy like Roschon Johnson, it was clear to me that he was the best running back out of the 3 that we have on this roster. He averaged 4 yards per carry, along with 5.8 yards per catch against the Green Bay Packers. And the limited action that we saw from Roschon Johnson in week 1 against the Green Bay Packers, the dude is absolutely legit. He can run the ball. He can catch the ball. He can pass block at a very high level, and he showed it in the week 1 loss against the Green Bay Packers. Personally, whenever Roschon Johnson was in the game, he was electric. He was fast. He even had a highlight play when he absolutely demolished one of the Packers cornerbacks. To me, Roschon Johnson was able to get a rhythm for the Chicago Bears, especially in the run game. And the Green Bay Packers had a very tough D line. So to me, that was definitely impressive. Now going into week 2, we're facing off against another very good defensive line in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I feel that Matt Eberflus and Luke Getsy shouldn't wait to make this move. And once again, there's no disrespect to Khalil Herbert. I feel like the rotation between him and Roschon Johnson would be a perfect formula to get this offense going. But to me personally, Roschon Johnson needs to be the starting running back for the Chicago Bears as soon as week 2 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. One last thing that we really need to see in order to see the Chicago Bears offense to get things going as soon as week 2 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is that we need to see more effort from certain players. And yes, I'm talking about wide receiver Chase Claypool. To me, that was a very disappointing way for Chase Claypool to start his season, especially in a contract year where there's a lot of pressure on you. People are already talking down about you going into this week 1 matchup against the Green Bay Packers, and you went out there and absolutely laid an egg. Chase Claypool was absolutely getting blown up on blocks. He was half-assing his routes. His effort just was not there for Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears offense. And I still believe in Chase Claypool, but he needs to turn it around as soon as this week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Justin Fields needs every single person on this Chicago Bears offense to give him 100% of their effort, because that's what Justin Fields is going to do for them. So yes, Chase Claypool is a guy that I'm just going to single out here, but it's not just Chase Claypool. Everyone needs to come in with a different mindset. They need to come in pissed off, and they need to come in and get a huge win against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, because I feel like the Chicago Bears offense has the pieces to do it, but now they need to go out there and prove that they can get things on the right foot and once again get a big win in Tampa Bay. So overall, Bears fans, I feel like if Luke Getsy and the Chicago Bears offense can implement these couple of things, and they're very minor changes and details that I feel like they can elevate the Chicago Bears offense and really get them going, I truly feel that we will see some better, more positive results as soon as week 2 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Once again, I understand that I'm just a fan. Does this actually happen? Maybe not, but I definitely think they should possibly take my advice and implement some of these things in order to get the offense going in week 2 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But as always, Bears fans, how do you feel about my suggestions of what Luke Getsy and the Chicago Bears should implement going into week 2 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? And what suggestions would you give Luke Getsy and the Chicago Bears offense as they prepare to take on the Bucs? But before I let you guys go, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, and make sure you share this episode of Geek on the Mic with every single Bears fan that you know. But other than that, we'll be back for all new Bears podcasts right here on Geek on the Mic. Thanks, guys, and as always, bear down.
You've been listening to Geek on the Mic, a podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Thanks, guys, and bear down.